These are courtesy of Dark Night drones. And as we were telling you, 80 acres have burned now. And they have 100 people on the fire. Dangerous conditions with the weather. Mike?
Yeah, it didn't help much that we hit the 90s today and low relative humidity out there this afternoon. So again, as you look at the ICAM, it's still burning actively on top of the Bridger Mountain Range. But tomorrow, it's a different ball game. We have a lot of extreme heat with temperatures somewhere between about 90 to 99 degrees. Relative humidity could be below 10% at times, and winds will be picking up in the afternoon, 15 to 25, gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour. You add all that together, and that's a red flag warning. So under these types of conditions, human-caused fires, the potential goes way up. So please use extreme caution with everything you're doing out of doors throughout the day for tomorrow. So here's my forecast highs versus records. A lot of low to mid 90s, but there's several upper 90s in there as well. And again, we're expecting widespread record highs to fall throughout the day. Butte, you're expecting low to mid 90s tomorrow. Hot, dry, and windy is the forecast. And as you move to Bozeman, well, we're expecting quite a bit of wind and temperatures again in the mid to upper 90s. So hot, dry, and windy. That's the forecast for Saturday across most of Montana. Now coming up in my full forecast, we're going to turn the page and bring in a much colder Canadian air mass with rain and mountain snow. That can't come soon enough, but it will be here on Labor Day. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes.
We'll wait for that. Thank you, Mike. And don't forget to stay in touch with our website because we get the latest information and pictures on there in between the newscasts with you. But no time to get careless with your forecast, Mike.
No, big concern for new fire starts tomorrow, but the fire that started today, here's a nighttime view from Chris Barrier here in Bozeman, the Bridger Hills fire, and you can clearly see it from Emily Dickinson School in Bozeman. So this is going to be an ongoing issue into tomorrow. We'll take a look at that full forecast next, but first here's your weather almanac.
Storm Tracker weather starts now with Chief Meteorologist Mike Hurd.
Strong high pressure, a lot of heat associated with it. That continues into tomorrow. There's some fire weather concerns associated with that. But a pattern change is coming once this storm system moves into central Canada, dives down into Montana. So we're going to see extremes for heat tomorrow, but a winter-like weather pattern could be developing by the time we get into Monday, and I'll elaborate on that in just a minute. Again, red flag warnings blanket much of Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming for Saturday afternoon and evening. The combination of extreme heat, low relative humidity, and strong gusty winds in the afternoon. This is the time or type of event rather that can lead to numerous new fire starts. So we want to be extremely careful with everything we do out of doors. Sunday, to a lesser degree, there's a watch out mainly from Bozeman northward, but there's still a little bit of a fire weather threat even on Sunday. So let's take a look at our true view forecast, and again, as we let this run out in time, a lot of heat and dry weather tomorrow, but now we're starting to change that by Monday. Monday looks like a good, decent push of moisture trying to come in with this cold front. This cold front slowly starts to dig deeper into southwest Montana as we go throughout the day on Monday. So let's transition into a forecast beginning Sunday evening. Cool air blanketing the northeast corner of Montana. That coolest of air starts to move into Butte and Bozeman by about noon on Monday and then punches through. And that will bring some significant drops in temperature. And in fact, we could be looking at some frosty early morning lows in the teens and 20s by Tuesday morning. By Wednesday, it begins to retreat, and then we're done with it pretty much as we get into Thursday. So snow is possible for higher elevations, mainly Monday evening into early Tuesday morning along the Rocky Mountain front, Continental Divide, backcountry around Cook City. But most of our mountain ranges will be picking up some minor snow accumulations. And right now there is a watch out, a winter storm watch from Butte northward to Glacier National Park for accumulating snow. Right now, Butte, we're sitting at 63 degrees, 27% humidity and a steady barometer. And Bozeman, as you look at the fire to the north of Bozeman, 69 right now at the airport, 30% humidity and a steady barometer. Current 50s and 60s here locally, but there are some 60s and 70s here in the 10 o'clock hour around the state of Montana. So let's dive into the numbers. 40s and 50s for tonight. Mostly clear skies and a touch on the hazy side as you move eastward. Some cool temperatures, but still there are some mild 50s mixed in there as well, and it should be a quiet weather night. Now tomorrow we start to pick up some extreme heat, some increasing surface winds as you can see, and the temperatures are well above normal in the upper 80s through the upper 90s tomorrow afternoon. And it's going to be a hot, dry, and windy pattern as you move eastward for Saturday. In the eastern half of our viewing area as well. So let's move back west and Butte. Gusty winds and hot temperatures tomorrow, but a cool down coming as you work your way into Monday. And in fact, Monday temperatures may hit the upper 40s, lower 50s, but it will be cooling throughout the entire afternoon. It looks a little warmer and drier later next week. For Bozeman, 95 with gusty winds, but only around 50 on Monday, and then slowly approaching that 80-degree mark by Friday of next week. Dylan, a pretty significant change too. Hot, dry, and windy tomorrow, but cool and wet for your Monday, and a slight warming trend is coming by late next week. And finally, for West Yellowstone, gusty winds and warm tomorrow, but that cold air and that moisture may not catch up to you until Monday afternoon. So there's a slight chance for some thunderstorms in the afternoon for Monday, but definitely colder lows next week. We'll be right back. Well, again, red flag warnings are up tomorrow, Donna, so everyone please be very careful with your outdoor activities.
Thanks for watching. We'll have the latest for you on the Bridger Foothills fire, and it'll always be on our website soon. And have a safe holiday weekend.